Now we come to this table. Here I compare between four totally different terms or movements, we can say. The Renaissance, the Reformation, the Restoration, and the Enlightenment. So I ordered this table from the oldest to the newest. So the oldest is the Renaissance and the newest is the Enlightenment. So let's start with the dates. So as I said, the Renaissance, it happened between the 1300s and the 1600s. The Reformation happened after 1517. The Restoration between 1660 and 1688, and the Enlightenment, it happened nearly at or during the late 1600s and continued till the early 1800s. So the Renaissance is artistic and it's a literary period. We have Shakespeare, Ben Jonson within the Renaissance. The Reformation is a religious and a political movement, not literary one. The Restoration is a political and cultural movement. The Enlightenment is intellectual and philosophical, as I mentioned, and it includes the Neoclassical Age in literature. So the Renaissance started in Italy, the Reformation started in Germany, the Restoration started in England, and the Enlightenment, we can say France and England at the same time. So the key figures of the Renaissance, a literary movement, Shakespeare. For art, we can say Da Vinci or Michelangelo. The Reformation in Germany, we can talk about Luther and his literary work that we mentioned in the previous slide. Restoration, like in England, and it's a political and cultural movement, and it's the beginning of the Neoclassical Age. As you remember, we classified the Neoclassical Age into three different sub-periods. The first one is the Restoration. So we talk about the literary works that happened during this Restoration, which is a political and cultural movement. And we have the Enlightenment, which is an intellectual and philosophical movement, as I mentioned. And the other thing that I want to mention here, we have literary forms, different literary forms during each one. You may pause the video here to check this table. You have here all the details to compare between these four. So remember, the Renaissance is a literary period. Reformation is a religious and political movement. The Restoration, political and cultural. The Enlightenment, intellectual and philosophical movement. The Renaissance is the oldest. The Enlightenment is the newest.